Hey, it's Cory, and today I'm going to be talking with y'all about the equipment I use whenever I go hog and coyote hunting at night. I'm going to talk about all of my gear that I use, from my scanners to my tripod, gun, all that good stuff. So y'all stay tuned. All right, to start off with, I'm going to talk about what I use to scan. Hunting at night is probably 2/3 finding something to shoot at and 1/3 actually getting a shot at that animal. And you can't do that, in my opinion, unless you've got something good to scan with. Whenever I first got started in night hunting, I was using the Bushnell Equinox, which is an infrared scanner. It's a 4.6 magnification, so it's a real tight field of view, which I found myself having animals right on top of me before I'd actually get a shot at them. And oftentimes, you know, you'd have something 30, 40 yards before you picked up on it and realized that they were there, and I wouldn't get a shot. So I was looking for a solution to that, and I came across a thermal scanner. It's the Flare Breach, and I've got it mounted on a Cry nightcap, and I'm using a Wilcox mount, flip-up mount. So what I do with this, it's got a wide field of view. I will have this on whenever I'm driving around in the Ranger. I'll have the headlights off and just be driving around scanning, looking for heat signatures. You could probably pick up heat signatures out to 500-600 yards, possibly further, depending on conditions. It's not something that's going to necessarily identify out that far, but it definitely will let you know there's something there. You can record with this video, not audio, and it's just a very effective tool for scanning, especially if you're calling coyotes, because they can come in so fast at night that if you're using something like the Equinox and it's a fixed 4.6 magnification, you just may not realize that they've come in. On this scanner, I do have, as you can see, there's a wire running back here. I've got a battery pack, an Anchor battery pack, that allows this thing to run up to like 12 or 13 hours. Whenever I first got it, the biggest challenge I ran into was buying CR123 batteries. As y'all know, they're not cheap, and for a unit, a thermal unit, they do not last long. So I highly recommend investing in some type of battery pack. I was able to buy a Velcro strap that mounts onto this. I've had people ask why I went with the cap instead of a helmet. Here in North Texas, whenever I go hunting, it can get rather cold, and having a cap allows me to put a beanie on and still have room to adjust it. So it's fairly comfortable. It is very versatile, highly effective, and it gets the job done for what I like to use it for. All right, now I'm going to talk to you about the gun setup. I've got a lot going on here. I'm using the Slick AMT tripod. It is rock steady, probably one of the sturdiest tripods that I've ever shot off of. And it attaches with a ball head right here. And this is the Reaper grip from Kopfjäger Industries. This is a clamp that you tighten it up and it holds your rifle. So if you're calling at night, or if you're scanning, or whatever you may be doing, this allows you to be hands-free and know that your rifle's not popping out. It also gives you, you can control the tilt, pan and tilt and all that good stuff. You have full range of motion with this tripod. The gun I have in here is an SBR Daniel Defense 300 Blackout. I don't hunt with subsonic rounds. I just don't think they pack enough punch to get the job done, especially for those longer shots. At the end here, I have the Silencer Co. Omega suppressor, and on top, I am running the Flare PTS 233. It's a thermal unit as well. It's very similar to the Breach in terms of controls and functions and all that good stuff. I did have the same issue in terms of battery life with the PTS 233 that I had with the Breach. So I also invested in another Anchor battery, and from tnvc.com, a battery mount that mounts directly onto the Picatinny rails on the scope. This allows me, like I said, to hunt 12, 13 hours without having to change out a battery, and of course these are rechargeable. It did cost a little bit more than what I wanted to pay, but once I got it on my unit, I was very happy with it. Just with the functionality and knowing that I could hunt all night without having to turn the unit on, turn it off, put it on standby, all that good stuff. And obviously buy CR123 batteries. In the long haul, I think that that's going to be a good investment for any type of thermal setup. Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. I'm sure you're going to have a ton of questions. This was a broad overview of the equipment that I use. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you put in the comment section. Be sure and like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share it with a friend. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for checking it out, and I'll see you soon.